question is for the Minister responsible for early years and childcare. Parents across Ontario are constantly struggling to find affordable childcare options, and yet a Globe and Mail article today reports that the government is placing more restrictions on what qualifies as after-school care. Under the minister's restrictions, businesses offering unique programming such as theatre and dance will only be able to offer programs 3 days a week. Children will go to school 5 days a week. Working families need options. How does limiting after-school programming help hardworking families already struggling to find after-school programs for their children?
Thank you. Minister responsible for early years and childcare.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the member opposite for this very important question, because I know the situation with Sprouts Kids has parents concerned, and I want them to know that we are working hard to resolve this issue with them with little to no disruption to the kids that are out there needing before and after school care. But, Mr. Speaker, I want to clarify something. When it comes to children in our province in care, safety is our #1 priority. Absolutely. Safety is our #1 priority, and we brought in rules based on recommendations made by the Ombudsman in 2014. And those recommendations came about because of a death of a child in care. And so we took those recommendations and moved forward almost right away with a set of rules that we were going to bring in place.
Answer.
And we gave municipalities and everyone else 2 years to transition, and those rules came into effect 3 months ago.
Supplementary.
It is offensive that this minister is comparing after-school programs that provide theatre, arts, math, tutoring to unregulated care that happened. It's offensive to those businesses. While parents are struggling to find childcare they can afford, you are limiting their options. This government appears to be on a mission to reduce the choices and availability for after-school care in Ontario. To quote a mum, "It feels really wrong to have the government come in and tell you what you're able to choose for your child for an after-school program." How many after-school programs will be shut down, leaving families with fewer options for after-school care?
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, I am once again really pleased to stand up and answer this question, because frankly it really exposes how little the member opposite understands what's going on. There are a wide range of programs that are offered when it comes to childcare. We have childcare, we have before and after school programs, and we have recreational programs. And so we are making sure that when it comes to our children being in a safe environment, that they are protected. Those children who are 5 years of age and under have different sets of rules than those who are 6 to 12 years of age. I also want to point out, Mr. Speaker, that we are now have introduced before and after school care to our schools where there is sufficient demand across the province. 16,000 more children in Ontario are now access spaces. That is as of September 1st. We worked hard to deliver that. 83% of